Welcome. Once again, you're with the Nasty Pastor. I'm back with another segment, another reading, another chapter of the world's oldest book. Well, let me say the title right. The oldest book in the world. The Teachings of Peter. The title, The Beauty of Obedience. And we're starting with number 36. Correct chiefly, instruct comfortably therewith. Vice must be drawn out, that virtue may remain. You know what a vice is, right? Most of the times when I wasn't being obedient was because of my vices. Whether I was selling drugs or whether I was using drugs. You feel me? Because all I thought about was in the moment. I didn't think about doing this can cause this effect. All I thought about, okay, I need to get this money up. Okay, I need to do whatever to get these drugs sold. Okay, when it got down to me using, it got to the point it was like, okay, you ain't got no money. Now what you gonna do? Because you wanna go get high. Now what you gonna do? You understand? Taking from people, stealing from people, that's a sin. You feel me? It's a sin. I speak it, I stand on it because I even knew then it was wrong, but I didn't care. I knew it was wrong. You feel me? Anytime you don't like something being done to you, why are you doing it to other people? So when I got a chance to sit down for 26 months, get away from the drug selling, get away from the drug using, my mind got to be free. When I got back into my studies, my mind got to be free again. When I had that conversation about 6 months, 8 months before I'm being released with this elderly man, my soul, my spirit was released. Anywho, let's go. Nor is this a matter of misfortune, for one that is a gainsayer becometh a strife maker. Number 37. If thou make a woman to be ashamed, wanton of heart, one known by her townsfolks to be falsely placed, be kind unto her for a space, send her not away, give her to eat. The wantonness of her heart shall esteem thy guidance. See, if thou obey things that I have said unto thee, all thy demeanor shall be of the best. For verily the quality of truth is among their excellencies. Set the memory of them in the mouths of people, for their proverbs are good. Nor shall any word that have there been set down cease out of this land forever, but shall be made a patent whereby princes shall speak well. They, my words, shall instruct a man how he shall speak after he have heard them. Yea, he shall become as one skillful in obeying, excellent in speaking, after he have heard them. Good fortune shall befall him, for he shall be of the highest rank. He shall be gracious to the end of his life. He shall be contented always. His knowledge shall be his guide into a place of security wherein he shall prosper while on earth. Now this the reward for obeying whom you pray to. And I'm going to say this to a lot of you, you know what I mean? I said before, years ago, not 1 year ago, not 2 years ago, maybe 3, 4 years ago. I don't care if you're praying to the devil, but if you're out here doing some good, keep praying. Keep on praying. Keep it going. Because if the devil, which is supposed to be all evil, got you out here doing some good, then you fighting it. You really are fighting not to give in. You're tricking the devil. The devil not tricking you. You're tricking the devil. The scholar shall be content in his knowledge. As to the prince in his turn foresoeth, his heart shall be happy, his tongue made straight, and in these proverbs his lips shall speak, his eyes shall see, and his ears shall hear. That which is profitable for his son, so that he deal justly, void of deceit. You get that? Void of deceit. That means it ain't around you. Ain't none of that around you. You can see, you can hear, and you can speak. Come on, that's a trilogy. That's a trilogy right there. Some people can see, some people can hear, some people can speak, and still the truth fall upon their deaf ears. They still speak in ignorance. They still see and can't match things up. 38. A splendid thing is the obedience of an obedient son. He cometh in and listeneth obediently. Excellent in hearing, excellent in speaking, is every man that obeyeth what is noble. And the obedience of an obeyer is a noble thing. Obedience is better than all things that are. It maketh good will. How good is it that a son should take that from his father by which he hath reached old age? That which is desired by the God is obedience. Disobedience is abhorred of the God. Verily it is the heart that maketh its master to obey or to disobey. For the safe and sound life of a man are his heart. It is the obedient man that obeyeth what is said. He that loveth to obey, the same shall carry out commandments. He that obeyeth becometh one obeyed. It is good indeed when a son obeyeth his father, and he, his father, that have spoken have great joy of it. Such a son shall be mild as a master, and he that heareth him shall obey him that have spoken. He shall be comely in body and honored by his father. His memory shall be in his mouths of the living, those upon earth as long as they exist. In 1991, the day I got locked up, the day the police caught up with me, my dad told me either 2 days before or a day before, guns and drugs don't go together. You got me? The woman I stopped messing with came to me on a Saturday morning, said she had a dream, you know what I mean? And she said that she had a dream that I was getting ready to get locked up. That's two people I love. Got to love me because whom I prayed to sent the message through them for me to get it. Either put the drugs down, go on back to Burger King, or go on somewhere and get you a job. Or the next way of looking at it, you have invited trouble into your dirt. And when I say trouble, I'm speaking of my cousin, rest his soul. I'm speaking of Movie. You got it? Bringing him around my dirt, because I was trying to help him get himself back going, caused me to go to prison. You feel me? I beat the case on the appeal, but I still done that time, which, it took life from me. You got what I'm saying? But I'm happy that I did do the time because I'm able to talk about it in the now. And it ain't nothing they can do about it. There ain't nothing they can do about it. Statute of limitations back me. And if you want to uplift the statute of limitation off my crime, I already did the time for it. So what can they do to me? Nothing. 39. Let his son, oh, let me get back. Let me get back to what I was saying. To come into the now, I saw my dad on the bus maybe some weeks ago. And I did post about it, you know what I mean? And I explained to my dad, you remember when I came to you back like the early 2000s, asked you how to do this now? And you said, son, it ain't no way to do this now without going back to jail or prison. So I said, forget it. You got it? Forget these streets. You understand? I haven't sold a drug since then. You feel me? So I'm on the bus talking to my dad, and I explained to my dad like this. If I don't listen to you, where do you think I'm going? I'm going to jail or prison, right? So why am I not going to listen to you? You proved it to me because I didn't listen to you the first time. Where did I go? It don't matter I beat the case on the pill. Not listening to him interrupted my life. So to not listen to him, something bad is going to come out of it. And like I said, let's get into verse 39. Let a son receive the word of his father, not being heedless of any rule of his. Instruct thy son, for the obedient man is one that is perfect in the opinion of princess. If he direct his mouth by what have been enjoined him, watchful and obedient, thy son shall be wise in his goings seemly. Heedlessness leadeth unto disobedience on the moral. But understanding shall establish him. As for the fool, he shall be crushed. You get it? You get it. I was a fool that day. I got crushed. But if I listened, I would have been established. You got me? Like I explained to my brother, if they didn't get me that day, maybe 5 years from now, they probably would have got me and it would have been a Fed charge. The way I know law, I might would have beat the Fed charge because I know I wasn't going to cop out and snitch. I know I wasn't going to cop out and plead guilty. I was taught, the way law was taught to me and the way that I understood law is that there is a if you can figure your case, you can win your case. There's always a loophole in every case because, see, man is tainted. Man will do anything to lock you up. Man sometimes forget the steps, the procedures of putting cuffs on you, of reading you your remainder rights. My case was beat on the fact of legal search and seizure. Once again, man is tainted. You got me? Well, that's the end of this chapter, the beauty of obedience. And I'm going to say this to you, it's been 20-some years off of drugs. It's been 20-some years not selling drugs. It's been 20-some years me taking some things in my life and being obedient with those things. When I showed the world, the pyramid and the all-seeing eye, that my moles, you know what a mole is, right? That my moles has formed on my inner thigh. And there's another mole trying to line itself in. Like I said, that's me trying to align myself with Horus and Amen. It's not an overnight process. It's something you work on every day. It's easy for me to think wrong. It's hard for me to think righteous. Anywho, I am the Nasty Pastor. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, follow my social media platforms. It's the Nasty Pastor, and I'm out.